In a city that has always stood at the crossroads of history and hope, Johannesburg prepared to receive a visitor whose mission was as significant as his title. Rotary International President-elect Yinka Babalola touched down at OR Tambo International Airport, arriving not merely as a global leader, but as a man carrying a message that Soweto and indeed South Africa has been waiting to hear. He was met with a welcome befitting his stature. His Excellency Ambassador Tope Ajayi, acting Nigerian High Commissioner to South Africa, was on hand to receive President Babalola, a moment that spoke volumes before a single speech had been delivered. Two Nigerians, one diplomatic, one civic, united in purpose on South African soil. From the airport, there was no time to waste. President Babalola was taken directly to Desmond Tutu House in Soweto, the site chosen to anchor one of the most significant food security announcements this country has seen in recent years. Desmond Tutu House, a name that carries full weight of South Africans' conscience. Today it would carry something new, the weight of a global commitment to end hunger, one community at a time. Inside, Rotary international leaders, local and international partners, community representatives, and dignitaries gathered for an announcement that would position this historic Soweto site as South Africa's headquarters of fresh ministries and as a strategic anchor point for Desmond Tutu program to end global hunger. It was Bishop Sapedi who set the tone, opening the proceeding with a word of prayer that grounded every ambition in the room with humility and purpose. And when he spoke, he did not speak in abstractions. He spoke directly about what this global grant would mean practically, tangibly for the people of Soweto, for families, for children, for a community that has waited long enough. Rotary International Director-elect Dr. Emmanuel Katango took to the podium to place the moment in a full global context, reminding the room that Rotary's reach spans continent, culture, and crisis. That where there is need, Rotary has learned to show up, not with handouts, but with frameworks that last. The city of Johannesburg, represented by Councillor Margaret Arrold, standing in for the executive mayor, added the voice of local government to the gathering. Her presence, a signal that the city sees this initiative, endorses its ambition, and intends to work alongside it. Then the moment the room had gathered for, President Yinka Babalola addressed the assembly, speaking with conviction about the meaning of Rotary membership, the responsibility it carries, and the power of the global grant as a tool not simply of funding but of transformation. He spoke of a world where hunger is solvable, where community need not wait on governments or aid agency, but can build system of their own, rooted in their soil, powered by their own hands. The announcement was made official in 94,000 US dollars Rotary Global Grant approved and directed towards a greenhouse aquaponics model at Desmond Tutu's house, a model that marries fish and plant cultivation in a closed-loop system that produces food sustainably, affordably, and at scale. This is not a ribbon cutting for a building. This was the planting of a system designed to grow, to replicate, and to reach far beyond these walls. In a ceremony that drew warm applause from the room, President-elect Babalola personally inducted two honorary Rotary Friends, recognizing individuals whose commitment to community service and the values Rotary holds there had earned them a place within its global family. It was a reminder that Rotary is not simply an organization, it is a movement of people who believe that ordinary individuals working together can do extraordinary things. In an exclusive sit-down with Mob TV, President-elect Babalola spoke kindly about what this movement truly means.
I'm very happy to have been part, to have witnessed this event. It's a program that is going to give people the ability to be able to feed themselves. So it has the component of community development and economic empowerment in it. The nature of the project is also that land use is almost zero, and water use is so minimal because of the recycling. So that is a good project from an environmental sustainability point of view. So the project itself is great. More so is that this project demonstrates Rotary's fourth object of Rotary, or the fourth object of Rotary, talking about development of international understanding and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons. There are Rotary clubs and districts from 9 different countries involved in this. There must have been some understanding developed making this happen, which is one of the powers of Rotary and our Rotary Foundation. Our ability to connect for good, to unite for good, and to create lasting impact. And this is a case of partnership also. But for me as a person, is that this is happening in Desmond Tutu's home. Desmond supported our effort up till his last breath in eradicating polio. And this is happening in his home, and I'm grateful that I'm here and to be able to, on behalf of Rotary, say thank you again to those who are still associated with it. And you can see everywhere I go, I try to expand our reach. And we got 2 new members from this event. I think my day is made. Thank you.
Beyond the speeches, beyond the grant, beyond the global partnerships, the real story of today live in the faces of Soweto community. People who have known hunger not as statistics, but as a daily reality. People who today we are told in no uncertain terms that a solution was being built in their name, in their neighborhood, on ground made sacred by one of Africa's greatest sons. Desmond Tutu's house is now more than a landmark. It is a headquarters, a hub, a harvest point for hope. Fresh Ministries has found its South Africa home here. The Desmond Tutu program to end global hunger has found its anchor point here. And Soweto, as it has done so many times before in this nation's story, has stepped forward to lead. Reporting from Desmond Tutu House, Soweto, for Mob TV News, I am Sylvia Abotwe. This is the story of food, of faith, of community refusing to go hungry, and of a world finally paying attention.